Hello, amazing light warriors. My name is Renita Brannan, and I'm up here in Bismarck, North Dakota. I'm so fired up because go Dodgers. Typically I don't wear baseball hats to my Zoom meetings, but they did win the World Series last night, and we were at game 3, which was like the longest game in the history. It was like 2 games for 1. I'm so excited to be with you guys tonight. We are here talking about LifeWave, the phototherapy technology that is changing the world. So make sure that you reach back out to the person that invited you to this event tonight. They love you, they care about you, because this product, this technology, this phototherapy device, this little tiny patch called X39 is absolutely changing lives. And so we're excited that you're here tonight because we believe that your life will be blessed because of it. And we're going to flip through a really quick little flip chart. Again, just make sure you reach back out to the amazing person that invited you on here. My husband, Scott, and I have been part of this incredible technology of LifeWave for 3 years. It has been a joy, 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 like a joyride, like that old song goes. We have seen so many miracles, so many amazing testimonies of people transforming their lives, their health, their finances, and so much more. So we are going to start this from the top, and I'm going to try to get through this in record pace. So if you think I'm talking fast, I probably am. Here's the deal, guys. Again, this is a picture literally from a few days ago. We were down at the Dodgers Stadium. So much fun. That's my husband, Scott, and our 3 boys, Bo, True, and Rocco. We love adventure. We love living our lives like champions. So I'm hoping tonight you're ready to feel and start living like a champion. We also believe in generations of health and wealth. So if you're here tonight wanting to improve your health, or maybe health of a family member, or maybe you're here for the opportunity, I want you to know you're at the right place at the right time with definitely the right product and absolutely the right people. We love adventure. We love smiling. We love joy. The joy of the Lord is our strength. Again, this is our family. And this was from a recent picture that we took over in Italy. LifeWave has been such a blessing. When you work this business, you can earn different incentives. And we've happened to go to 19 different countries in the last 3 years because of the incentives. We worked very hard to earn those, but we are willing to do it because we love adventure. Again, we are a science and research-based company. LifeWave has over 101 clinical studies and 201 patents. And I want you guys tonight to know that there's a massive difference between medical-based and science-based. And LifeWave patches are only using light frequencies, and those light frequencies are turning on the natural repair systems of the body. So we're not a drug. We're not getting out here to tell you about another pill for your ill or another injection. In fact, we do not claim to treat, cure, or prevent any disease. According to the FDA guidelines, we are only a wellness device. We are not a medical device. We are not a drug, so we cannot make any medical claims. So consider this educational purposes only. I will tell you, we are the only phototherapy patch in the world. And David Schmidt, our founder, he's a genius. He holds over 201 patents and over 101 clinical studies. So, we are not medical based because we are not being sold and distributed through hospitals generally, but we love science. We love innovation, and we are actually using science and innovation coupled with our God-given design. And how many of you tonight believe that God designed your body to heal? Raise your hand, put in the comments, I believe God designed me to heal. Now, listen, we started this journey 3 years ago. I was a health advocate. I am a health advocate for our aging parents. I pray that you are too. Maybe you've got an aging parent, a grandparent, a next door neighbor. Please help them. They need help right now. The medical juggernaut is a lot for this generation. And honestly, a lot of that generation does not know that they have options outside of the current medical establishment. So again, we've got to show them the science-based technology like LifeWave that's changing people's lives every single day. So I started 3 years ago with this beautiful woman here. Her name is Pearl. That's my mama. And she was diagnosed with Parkinson's 11 years ago. And again, we don't treat, cure, or prevent disease. But my friend Doris up in Canada knew I was seeking solutions for alternative remedies and solutions for my mom's condition. And so she called me up one day and she said, "You've got to try this patch on your mom." She said, "I saw downright miracles, Renita, with my neighbor lady, literal miracles." And I said to my friend, who's a nurse, You had me at miracle, lady. And so she sent me some patches for my mom to try, you guys. And we saw an absolute transformation within 11 days of my mom wearing this phototherapy technology. Her cognition got better. Her gait improved drastically. Her ability to walk and talk and eat, even that, that trimmer that she had, literally on the 11th day. I mean, if you look at my mom now, if you talk to my mom, she is steady as an eagle. And again, we don't make medical claims. I'm just sharing the experience with my mother. It's so intimate and so personal. So I pray if you have somebody with anything cognitive related or neurodegenerative related, you run after them with this phototherapy tool. The second miracle we saw was my dad. And my dad was sitting at the kitchen that morning when my mom offered to make us eggs. This was the same woman who had not cooked in the kitchen in 2.5 years. And that morning she was making eggs, baby. And my dad was sitting at the kitchen table with these dripping legs, as you can see there. Never had a formal medical diagnosis. We took him everywhere. We took him to Mayo Clinic, University of Minnesota, all different types of doctors in 6 months of these dripping legs. No one had an answer. No one had a solution. We tried other things. We were trying nutraceuticals. We were trying all sorts of things to get these legs under control. Nothing had worked. At that moment, when my mom was bebopping through the kitchen, offering to make us breakfast for the first time in 2.5 years, I said to my dad, can we try one of these patches on you? And my dad, being a gamer, said, absolutely. I thought it was for cognitive things, but if you think it might work, Renita, let's give it a try. So we threw a patch on my dad, you guys. My dad was a one patch wonder. And again, we're not making medical claims. Many people, it takes months for the body to repair and you begin to see these amazing results. But my dad was a one patch wonder. We came back the next morning. He looked at me. I took a picture of the legs there on the right. And he said, it looks like that sticker worked. Can you imagine, guys? Can you imagine? Looks like that sticker worked. Where can I get some more stickers? So that's how we began the journey. It's not just for old people with bad skin and cognitive disorders. Athletes love this patch. Our boys are all tremendous athletes, as you can see them there. Our son, Bo, was a Division I athlete. He started patching his senior year of his track season, literally broke every PR, personal record that he had leading up to that moment. His literal, brain fog and low-grade headaches that he'd been dealing with for a couple of years, by day 8 had subsided. His skin was healing like rapid fire because he had dealt with a lot of bleeding feet and different blisters and whatnot because he was running 60 miles a week. Bottom line is, on day 8, he came home and he said to me, Mom, there is something to this patch. Is there ever, right? I said, have you seen your grandma and grandpa? Of course there is. So our boys, 25, 18, and 17, are all involved in this patch technology business because we believe in optimal health and optimal wealth. But again, imagine if the light was the on switch to so many systems in your body. We've not been trained like this. We've been trained very chemically. Take this pill for this ailment, right? Eat this food and this happens. We're not trained bioelectrically. But what if light was the on switch for so many things in the body? What if phototherapy was foundational to your metabolism? I've got news for you. It is. So my husband, the patch did not get him to lose weight like this, but guess what happened? It turned on some of those systems that were sitting dormant, that were not being activated by his current nutrition and fitness protocol. And within a few months of wearing the patch, he literally started feeling better. He was moving better. He didn't feel like the Tin Man anymore, right? He wasn't waking up with all that aches every single morning. And so he has lost 95 pounds in the last 3 years with a combination of intermittent fasting, walking, and exercising. Of course, he loves walking our dog, Nike. And of course, phototherapy, that's part of the mix. So this is part of the mix of foundational amazing health. The technology started 21 years ago with the Navy SEALs. Those guys were the very first people to wear our patch technology 21 years ago. It's amazing, you guys. From there, it went over to the Olympic athletes from Stanford. They were breaking their own records within weeks of wearing this patch. 4 qualified for the Olympic swim team within weeks of putting it on. Coach Richard Quick, he's world renowned in female athletics and swimming. So you guys, the technology actually started with athletes and people that were trying to improve their performance and stamina and recovery time and those sorts of things. But once you know it, our bodies are light transmitters, and they reflect what's happening inside of us and illuminate the shape what happens around us. So, we don't know this, but our bodies are emitting light. We all right now, sitting wherever you're at, you are emitting a light frequency. It's infrared heat, infrared light coming off the body. The patch just utilizes that light to activate and literally rejuvenate many systems of the body. So the biggest question of the day, enough about me, what about you? Have you been patched yet? Now I'm going to say at this moment, make sure you talk to the person who invited you on here. They love you. That's why they're sharing this with you. It's absolutely elevated, activated, and is helping to repair, rejuvenate many systems and things in the body that need repair. So let's watch this quick video, you guys. It's a quick overview of what LifeWave can do for you.
In a world searching for answers, one discovery is changing everything. A patch, no bigger than a quarter, built not to treat symptoms, but to wake up the healer inside you. This is X39, a wearable, light-activated patch. Designed by David Schmidt, an inventor with over 200 patents. His mission? To reverse aging naturally. This isn't science fiction. It's stem cell activation without injections, without pills. Your body repairing itself. The results? Life-changing energy, recovery, sleep, relief. And the medical world? It's taking notice. Still skeptical? Visit thisisit.info.com. You'll find the studies, the patents, the proof. It's all there. But there's more. This tiny patch isn't just transforming lives, it's creating freedom. Because behind it is a business model built for the bold. Real people, real results. Income that scales with impact. And here's why. Because this breakthrough technology is patented and exclusive, it offers a lucrative business plan that allows you to compound your efforts. More people than ever are struggling in today's economy. You can no longer rely on your own sweat equity alone to make a living. This business model allows you to duplicate yourself and, even better, to benefit from other people's efforts. So your income no longer depends solely on you. By duplicating yourself over and over, the income potential is far greater than a conventional job, career, or profession. And you're never alone. The This Is It system gives you the tools, the path, the team. All you have to do is start. The question is no longer if it works, it's whether you'll act or let this moment pass. Will you keep waiting or finally feel your body come alive again? Will you stay financially stuck or build something that lasts? Isn't it time to start living life on your own terms? The This Is It action plan will set you on a path to live out the dreams you have for your family. Get back with the person who shared this video so you can experience the age-reversing health and the exciting lifestyle that thousands are already enjoying. This is the technology, this is the team, and this is your moment. This is it.
Well, guys, this is it. So that video is accessible to all of you at thisisit.info.com. So go there and watch several videos. There's literally hundreds of videos of the science, of the technology, of the founder, and of testimonials. It's out of this world. This is it info.com. LifeWave.com. Go there, okay? So David Schmidt, our CEO, I love this guy. We love him. He's friends of our family. He has over 200 patents. He's a scientist and inventor. He specializes in age reversing. And in 2008, after helping the Navy SEALs, after helping the United States Olympic swim team, he really decided to focus on stem cell research. So it took him 10 years and $4.5 million to bring to market the X39. Now, the person who invited you on here probably shared X39 with you. That's definitely the patch you want to start with. David Schmidt was also 2025 Innovator of the Year. That is the most prestigious award given to an innovator in direct selling worldwide. If you don't understand this industry is having explosive growth. It literally is the industry where people are creating their own destinies. They're not relying on their boss, right? So it's so important to partner with a technology in a nearly $600 billion industry of direct sales. Our founder, our CEO, David Schmidt, a man of God, was the Innovator of the Year for 2025. So we have our hands on something extraordinary, special. And this is us. We were over in Denmark with David and Christina, his beautiful wife, recently. We love this couple. They're God-fearing, God-loving, and just genius, humble people. So be thankful that you're part of somebody and something that is changing so many lives globally, but still has the humility and the wisdom to continue to grow. So our patent technology is awesome. One of those 200 plus patents that we have, of course, is the patent for the X39. And as you can read right there, as a result of elevating this copper peptide, it's called GHKCU, baby. And this peptide does a lot of things. What does it do? Read it out loud to yourself, including activation of, you guessed it, improvements in energy, elevation of antioxidants, and a little bit education here for you that do not know anything about stem cells. This is for educational purposes only. How old are you right now? Say your age out loud. I want to hear it. I'm going to be 49. How much inflammation do you have? Maybe you're on here tonight, you're dealing with chronic inflammation, a bad back, bad knee, this, that, the other thing, right? Maybe it's been years or decades of that. I'm sorry if that is you. I am so sorry, but I'm here to tell you tonight, it may be time to change your story. Are you ready to change your story? So, stem cells, again, for educational purposes, they're like the number one indicator of how healthy we are. And they can regenerate and repair most organ systems of the body. And the thing is up until age 20, we're stem cell making machines. But at 20, it starts to backslide. And then by age 30, you've got a 60% reduction of these little stem cell activators. And by age 50, you've got a 75% reduction. So I'm looking at this thinking, geez, I'm almost 49. I've got a 75% reduction of that repair happening in the body. What am I going to do about it? Bigger question, what are you going to do about it? I've already done something about it. In fact, I just had my biological age test come back. I'm going to be 49. I came back at age 32. My husband, Scott, is 51. He came back. Guess what age? 42. So we're both drastically younger than our chronological. The only problem we have with this testing is we should have done it when we started, but we didn't. But our chronological age is like much older than our actual biological age. And my doctor said to me, Renita, that does not happen. And so she was so fascinated. She was so astonished by the fact that we both came back drastically younger than our real age. She said, I'm getting involved with this patch. And in fact, this test came back where they show the heart, liver, kidneys, brain, all the organ systems. She said, most people between 40 and 50 come back with a lot of yellow and red, right? She said, you guys, every single one of your organ systems right now is functioning at a green. She's like, that's like the best. And I thought, wow, wow, wow. So again, I'm not making medical claims. I'm not saying it's the patch, but isn't it interesting what we have our hands on here? So stem cells make up every organ in your body. And as you age, those stem cells are becoming dormant. And that's why you get gray hair, aches and pains, you gain weight, your metabolism slows down. At age 30, if you're on here tonight watching this, only 50% of your stem cells are active. By age 60, less than 10% of our stem cells are active. My question is, what are you doing about it? Again, what are you doing about it? I'm already doing something. What are you doing about it? This is a beautiful image of a brain topography map. They look at the areas of the brain to make sure it's functioning well. well altogether. Look at this thing. This woman started with a whole lot of red, whole lot of inflammation going on. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe it was lack of memory. Maybe it was word recall. Maybe it was forgetting where her cell phone was. Maybe it was lack of sleep. I'm not sure. The bottom line is look at session 2. 3 weeks on X39. Wow. 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 Look at session 2. There is no red on that topography map. That's all I have to say. We should be running after people with this thing. So, the current problems, no one knows stem cells are becoming dormant and so many people are struggling financially. What do we offer? We have stem cell reactivation and an income generating business. Are you kidding? This is a gold mine. So how X39 works, it's that proprietary form of phototherapy. It's a patented nanocrystal technology. There's no drugs, chemicals, or stimulants. Remember, this is natural health. We're not a drug, guys. We can't make medical claims. It reflects your own body light to activate. You don't need a plug-in. You don't need a battery. You are it. How cool is that? Non-transdermal, non-invasive. Some of the benefits we see are increased strength, reduced inflammation, increased stamina, just complete energy and vitality, people's mental clarity, just like my son, Bo, said, Mom, my brain just feels better. Hello, right? Restored muscle and skeletal conditions, improved sleep. Ding, ding, ding. That was me. On day 4, my sleep improved so drastically. It was like, I was like a different person. So improved skin appearance. I'm just going to tell you, beauty sleep is real. When you're sleeping better, you do get more beautiful. That's all I'm going to say. But again, this X39 is incredible when you really research the GHK copper peptide. That peptide is known for resetting genes to a more youthful state. Your brain is balancing. It's the precursor to collagen production. Collagen makes up everything, not just your skin and your hair and your nails. It makes up your arteries and your veins and your organ systems. Okay. If you know that collagen makes up your veins, your organs, and your arteries, do you think it's important to have excellent collagen happening in your body? Yes. GHKCU peptide is the precursor to collagen, okay? We have lots of different amazing testimonials. You wear this thing 12 hours off, on, 12 hours off. On, off, on, off. It's very easy. People say, why do I have to take it off if it's so great? Well, the body becomes a little sluggish at producing these amazing cells of our body after about 12 hours. It gets lazy at it. So you want to wear it for 12 hours on, take it off at night when you go to bed, throw your patch away, put a fresh patch on, drink plenty of water, drink electrolytes, talk to the person who invited you on here. They'll talk to you about electrolytes because when you get lit, guess what? This patch is going to help you even faster. Okay. So again, this is info.com. You saw the video. There's hundreds of videos there. Write it down. Take a picture with your iPhone right now. I'll give you a second. This is info.com. Let's talk money, guys. We are so excited about generational wealth. This is a generational wealth building opportunity. That was stated by our founder, David Schmidt. So in 2021, the company was doing pretty awesome, right? 20 million a year. Then they launched X39. Look what happened between 2021 and 2022. Bam. This is it. Team came in, catapulted this business. And look at what happened in 2024. We finished around $600 million. We are on the push right now for $1 billion, and you're part of it. LifeWave is now ranked #1 in momentum globally for all direct selling worldwide. Listen, guys, we are the tippity top of the food chain here. We're the #1 growth company in the world. Given this prestigious elite award by the DSN, it's called the Bravo Award. It's literally like the company that has had 4 years of the most tremendous growth. And of course, we won it in 2024 and 2025. We had over 3,000% growth. And what if I told you we're just getting started? So LifeWave, and this is it system, allows you to duplicate your efforts quickly. What's important in your life? Hopefully by now you realize what's important in mine. Reach back out to the person who shared this with you. They're probably my business partner. I love them, and I'm so thankful they love you. So get back with them and get started in one of these wholesale packs. Raise your hand if you love to save money. I love to save money. My boys eat a lot. So we need to save money where we can. So these wholesale packs are great. The core pack, advanced pack, advanced plus, and premium. So go to the website of the person who invited and shared this video with you. The compensation plan is out of this world. We do have additional training on that, but I'm going to tell you it's awesome. LifeWave pays 60% back to the brand partners, typical insurance agents make about 10% if they go sign up other insurance agents. We're paying back 60% back to the brand partners that are sharing this. Listen, you are the commercial. We're not sharing this on TV. You're not going to hear it on the radio. You are it, baby. Put a patch on and go share with your neighbors, right? So the binary plan, this is a binary. You're only building 2 legs, praise the Lord, a right and a left. And you can earn all the way up to $25,000 each week from that binary. The business launch bonus is so cool. The first goal is you get started. Get your wholesale pack, get that core, advanced plus, or premium pack. Get one of those amazing packages. As soon as you do that, you have an active website. Now, your goal is to go out and find 1-star manager, which is 1 person on your right and 1 person on your left. You have 2 friends that you love enough to share this incredible technology with them. Okay, so when you share with those 2 people, you're going to become a 1-star manager. Your second goal is sponsor 1 more person, 1 more left, 1 more right. So now you've sponsored a total of 4. Do you have 4 friends? Gosh, I hope so. If not, you're going to make some friends here. So 2 people on the right, 2 people on the left. Make sure that they all get started with that, at least at that advanced package or higher, right? Make sure they get on their monthly subscription so they don't run out of this phototherapy technology. We don't want them calling you saying, hey, listen, my body's feeling like the Tin Man again because I ran out of patches. We want them to feel amazing always. That is it. This is it. So again, if you're doing that, you're going for that second goal, a 2-star manager. Listen, you're earning $50 per week for 9 weeks. Are you kidding me? This is a great secondary source of income for most people. Mentor matching bonus. They pay all the way to 6 levels deep. There's 9 ways of making money, by the way, here. We're not going over all of them tonight. How many ways does your job pay you? That's all I want to know. With this opportunity, you can earn up to 9 different ways, plus the incentive trips around the world. Again, so you're helping your team to win. You're getting these generation check matches. You can learn more about this later. The conventional businesses are very high startup, right? High risk, lots of stress, long hours. There's definitely a learning curve with conventional business. I've seen a lot of them go belly up, especially during the pandemic. But LifeWave business, low startup costs. I mean, the most you can invest here, guys, is $1,750. The lease is $295. There's no risk. It's stress-free. You make your own schedule. You just literally work this in the nooks and crannies of your life. It's a proven system. You've got the leaders leading you so you can become a champion, like I started with. Unlimited earning potential. Take a screenshot of this right now. This is at info. This is at team. These are the 2 websites that you need to learn to be a champion. This is at info is all the health. This is at team. Is that system of duplication with that franchise from your phone, franchise from your computer, baby. So the time is now. Make your move. I have a question. Are you serious about your dream? I know that I am, and this is the hope for your future. So this is my why. This is recent. This is last week down in Anaheim. We had the privilege of attending a red carpet event with our founder and CEO, David Schmidt. I mean, can you imagine? Our family is so blessed by this opportunity. Again, generations of health, generations of wealth is our motto. This is our why. Look at our why. What's your why? Our whys are our children. We want to make sure that we are setting them free and setting them up for victory and to be champions with this opportunity. So we're making sure that our kids are involved, our families are involved. I hope you are too. As you can see behind the boys there, it says Code of Creation. If you didn't know this, our founder and CEO, David Schmidt, is launching a brand new documentary that's coming out in the next 3 months called Code of Creation. Write it down. It's going to be all over Netflix. You're going to hear about it. And if you don't go talk to your friends, they'll watch that video. And trust me, they'll be finding a brand partner who knows LifeWave, and they'll be getting started. So is it your moment to start smiling again? Hey, you're probably wondering, is this good for my dog? I'm just going to tell you this. We use this on our dog. Now, you know, we've got the AccuLife patches in our back office, which are really great for horses and animals and mammals. But, you know, I'm just going to tell you that Nike, she's part human, right? Look at that beautiful face. She's a golden doodle. She's the goddess of speed and strength. So I want you guys to join the biggest movement in health history. Switch on your body with light today. Again, talk to the person who invited you on here. That person obviously wants you to win. This is a divine appointment for you. And again, if you're ready to be a champion, I'm so happy I'm wearing this. And I happen to be at the World Series Game 3, one of the longest games in history. I'm telling you what. what? There's something about being around champions. And when you're around champions, your life is about to get a lot better. God bless all of you. Have a great night, and reach back out to who shared this business with you and this opportunity with you. Get started on this patch. I'm going to tell you what, it's going to be the single best decision you make on your health journey today. God bless. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.